off-date to-do list? Just 3 things you needed to get better at.
Today, as far as being a football player?
I think you guys got them last week. What were you trying to get better at?
3 up, 3 forward.
3 up, 3 forward?
Oh, as far as mine?
Yeah.
So like the way we kind of put it, Coach Hapley's wanted me to be more detailed. He wanted me to develop as a leader, more of a leader. And he wanted me to, last one was he wanted me to keep working my press technique.
When you guys have those kind of meetings and get some praise, get some stuff to work on, how beneficial are those to you guys as players?
I think it's really beneficial because it's kind of like putting a restart on the whole season. Now you kind of know what you have to like. I mean, most times you don't get a chance to reevaluate yourself until the off season. So they're kind of like coming right at the halfway point of the season and be able to sit down with your coach and go over things. And it means a lot because then you kind of have things you got to work on at practice.
Hey Jeff, we talked to Jordan yesterday. He said he kind of gets bored back there at safety with the way you guys are playing. I'm just wondering what your thoughts are on him being bored.
Sometimes, like, being bored isn't a bad thing sometimes. I mean, at the same time, he also has 2 interceptions, so I feel like he's getting a lot of balls thrown his way back there, or tips, whether it's tips, overthrows. But, I mean, I know he's going to take them all, no matter how they come.
What's you say about how well you guys are playing that he can actually almost be back there picking flowers?
I think it kind of just speaks to, like, the kind of work that we put in this whole offseason, kind of trying to bring back BIA. That's where our goal's been. So it kind of speaks to, like, the work we put in all year.
Jeff, I asked Wyatt this. He, along with you and obviously Chase, you guys have been on these Midseason AllAmerican teams, again, it's just midseason. But how does that mean anything to you at this point, or is it just because it's midseason, now wait till the end before it matters?
I mean, it means a lot to be recognized by those websites, whichever websites they were. But at the same time, like, we have a lot more ball to be played. We're only 6 games in. It's a long season, so you guys have all heard it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So I think they don't ever remember the midseason or preseason All-Americans. They remember the ones that have trees planted in the grove.
Jeff, where do you think you got? Go ahead, Bill.
Do you feel like you're playing at that level? At the All-American level?
I feel like I've been playing pretty well, so it's just about enhancing that. I mean, you don't want to finish the season how you played 6 games, and you want to be a better player, obviously. So that's my goal, to be a better player 6 games from now than I am right now.
Have you guys felt, Jeff, like you were getting back to that BIA level the last 6 weeks?
I definitely think so. I think that we're going to have a lot of more tests in this latter half of the season. So we'll have a chance to, like, really prove, like, who we think that we are.
Did you guys see at all the DBU conversations last weekend with Florida and LSU?
Yeah, we saw that, but, like, we don't really entertain that just because we feel like we're BIA. Everyone else claims DBU, but we just claim BIA.
Jeff, you're getting ready to play an offense that hasn't done very much this year. They've sincerely struggled. How does that affect the way you prepare? And I mean that not to insult them. I mean, how does it affect the way that you prepare? Are you looking at things? Are there enough things on tape that keep your attention that they will provide a threat?
I mean, we just know that, like, like, history can repeat itself. So, like, if we don't come prepared, if we don't come ready to play, I know Western's a program that they pride themselves on toughness and, like, being really smart. So, like, if we're not ready to play, they're going to punch us in the mouth. And, like, sometimes, as you guys can see, like, you don't recover from that. Like, a whole season can just be shattered just by 1 game.
And they've bounced between quarterbacks. How, especially from a defensive back standpoint, how does that affect preparation?
I don't think it necessarily affects preparation. It just, like, you have to be ready, like, when your number, like, if they try to throw it to you, you have to be ready to make the play. So, obviously, they've put 2 different quarterbacks on film, guys that have different skill sets. But at the same time, we've played a lot of different quarterbacks this year, so it's kind of just like playing any other quarterback.
Jeff, how much of a role do you play when recruits are on campus and showing them not necessarily campus and what they do here at Ohio State, but in trying to talk to a kid from an area like Dallas about the possibility of coming to Ohio State? How much of a role do you feel like you play in that?
I guess I play the role kind of just they could just actually see that as possible. You know, a lot of guys, they might get nervous about making that move from the South or from the West all the way to Columbus. So just to see that as possible, you know, you have guys from Florida, Texas, making plays on the field. Like, you're not too far from home. Like, it's a lot of guys. This team is really diverse as far as where the guys come from. So, I mean, you'll find the guys to hang around. You'll find a comfortable fit in the locker room.
When you guys go on the road like this week, in general, you guys have play a lot of night games when you go on the road. Is that tougher than a noon game on the road?
I don't know. This week, since we're playing on Friday, it kind of feels like high school football. You know, I've been playing on a Friday since my senior year, so to be able to come back play on a Fridays, I'm gonna sit back and enjoy it.
Anything else? Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Y'all take care.